The entire Shen clan has been exiled to the coastal frontier. The Shen family is accused of colluding with the enemy and is being searched. I've transmigrated as the legitimate daughter of the Shen family. Sir, please judge fairly. The letter was left by his mother. It was about Blue Wilderness. To protect himself, he blamed me and my grandmother. Jilan, your brother is still young. This jade pendant is useless to you now. Better to give it to Mingxian to calm him. This was from my mother. Look at the situation we're in now. And we're still fighting over things that don't matter. Give it to your brother. The original owner was pressured by them all her life. Even dying, she hoped her father would come back. Too bad I'm not her. Quit stalling and get on board. Isn't that the useless prince, Xiao Yanzhou? 3 years ago, Xiao Yanzhou was still the Prince of Han. After one battle, he returned to the capital. But his legs were ruined. And he lost his sight. Disabled Prince of Han Xiao Yanzhou is exiled to sea. Can you still walk? Yes. Ha ha ha, the prince is ruined like this. And he still wants to protect others. Once you step on the ship, even a dragon must coil. Detected host contact with the core vessel. Powder pressure resolved. Ship binding in progress. Binding complete. Current ship level, level 1. Modules unlocked, hidden storage, clean water tank, basic medicine box. Cabin protection detected the key person Xiao Yanzhou's condition. Nerves in both legs destroyed. Illness hasn't healed. Old poison deep in the bones. Survival countdown, 7 days. 7 days. Jilan, the prince isn't well. Stop hogging the good spots. People can sleep in the outer cabin too. The outer cabin is drafty and leaks. One ocean wave at night could freeze someone to death. That side is the abandoned warehouse. It's been locked for years. Who said you could go over there? Get out of there. Forget it, there's no water or food inside. He won't last more than a couple days. Once he's out, we'll skin him alive. Let's get going first. Shen Jilan? When will you finally learn to operate the machinery? The whip wounds aren't severe. But his lips have turned blue. His fingertips are freezing. His wrist is bruised. What's really killing him is the old poison. The old poison is active. Recommend immediate cleaning, stop bleeding, and keep warm. You won't answer? Because you can't say. Or you just don't want to say. The prince should worry less about who I am. And more about how much longer he can live. All the imperial doctors say I'm a useless cripple. Surviving 1 day is a win. You actually dare to speak plainly. What's this? A blanket. What kind of blanket? It heats itself. My mother left it to me. You've got a lot of things left by your mother. Heh. Back in the capital those years. They drugged him a lot. Anything served to him? Could be poison. It's not poisoned. No fishy smell. No musty smell. It's even cleaner than the water in the prince's mansion. Open the door, Shen Jilan. Open the door for me. Mom, I want to sleep in a good cabin too. I don't want to sleep outside. It reeks out there. Jilan, stop messing around. We're family. You've got the best cabin. While father and brother suffer outside. Is that what you call family? Jilan, your brother is weak. He'll get sick if the wind blows. How can you do that as his big sister? Then hurry and open the door. 1 bucket of water costs 10 merit points. 1 clean bed costs 20, separate. Want in? Work first. I'm your father. On this exile ship, father won't get you water. Don't forget, Shen Jilan. I'm in charge here. Ha ha ha. Master Zhou, has the ship's fresh water gone bad already? There are 2 buckets under the outer cabin. One has maggots. One's mixed with seawater. If nobody handles it today, 3 people could die by morning. How do you know this is clean water? I've got clean water. And medicine, but same rules. Work for water. Follow the rules for medicine. You could break down the door now. But if you do, this cabin might get ruined. Maybe we'll lose the water too. I can't guarantee anything. What do you want them to do? First, clean the dirty buckets. Second, fix the leaky window boards. Third, put the sick and kids in the sheltered area. What about us? Same goes for you. Wasn't Shen Mingxian complaining about the smell outside? Then he can start by washing buckets. You call it setting rules. But what am I doing? You're grabbing power. Taking it from the maids. From the Shen family. And from the deadlock of the ship. Storm warning. Estimated strong storm arriving in half an hour. Current ship damage rate, 43%. Capsize risk, go. I don't want to wash dirty buckets. I'm the young master of Shen family. Jilan, your brother is only 9. How can you make him do such filthy work? Are you trying to kill him? Open up, Shen Jilan. Your father is here. I'm not deaf. You're not scared? Scared of what? Scared of a father who pushes his daughter to take the blame? I'm your dad. This cabin should be for elders. You're a married daughter, with a crippled prince, hogging the water and best bed. What does that look like? Mingxian, go inside. Your sister wouldn't really kick you out. Mom, help me. How dare you hurt your brother? This cabin follows rules, not fathers. Disrespectful girl. When you gave up all my mother's things. On the day our house was raided. Did you remember I was your daughter? On the Exile Road, when you let Mrs. Lu snatch my jade. Did you remember I was your daughter? From now on. Want water? Earn merit points. Want in the cabin? Follow the rules. If anyone grabs again, next time it won't just be sleeves. You knew all along. Both bottom buckets were spoiled. If we drink again tonight, someone will die. Now, the life of this ship depends. Not on knives. But on water in my hand. How many merit points for water? Clean buckets, patch boards, move sandbags, care for sick. All earn points. Do jobs today. Get water tonight. Same for the Shen family. Shen Jilan, you don't seem to be just surviving. What do I seem like? Like you're training soldiers. Strong storm countdown, 15 minutes. Mainsails aged. Ship bottom is leaking. Capsize risk is 70%. Reel in the sail. Everyone, reel it in. If you want to live, do as I say. Able-bodied men, stack sandbags to weigh down the cabin. Women and elders, get in the sealed cabin. Those who loot, help pull the auxiliary ropes. Zhou hang in guards, block the crack on starboard. Who gave you the right to order me? If you hesitate half a minute more, everyone's fish food. Do what he says. Jufeng. We don't know how. Then learn. If the ship sinks, nobody's burying you. There's a change and wind up front port side. Mainsail can't be fully retracted. Leave a third. Or the bow gets pushed down by the waves. He's right. Leave a third of the mainsail to hold the bow. This thing's like a flood dragon, but even fiercer. Cold air. Drinkable. How is it? Listen up. Mainsail's torn. Mainsail snapped. Capsize risk just went up to 70%. It's over. Once the sail snaps, the ship can't catch the wind. Got a spare sail? Even so, can't put it up. Anyone goes up, they'll be swept off by the wind. Another life-saving thing? When did the ship get these? Old Chen, watch the rope. Zhou Heng, take 2 men and pull the steel cable. Everyone else, hold down the sailcloth. If anyone lets go, the ship flips. Haha. Ah. Storm danger past. Number rescued, 37. Ship experience maxed out. System upgraded to level 2. Unlocked, storm warning. Fish detection. Comfort goods, instant rice. Basic medicine bath barrel. The ship's stable. What's this now? Food for the guards. No fire, no stove. Mm. Ah. Try it. How is it? It's okay. 3 high-risk targets detected approaching. They're moving fast. Suspected pirate speedboats. People from Blackheart Sand. They target exile ships. They toss the men overboard. Women get sold on islands. We're gonna die. Jiong, think of something. We don't have enough people. We just got through a storm, can't fight. Who said we have to fight head on? These can block pirates. Not for long. But they'll keep them from standing once they board. Can't see, can't retreat. It's sneaky, but it works. Guards hold storage. Exiles in place. Pile up wooden crates. Sailors drop nets. No one dares run off. Hold back 3 days water first. The one on the right's tipping halfway. That's a ram, not a raid. Where are they hitting? Midship, just fixed. Add wooden crates to starboard. Move fish oil barrels over. Don't light up, spill the oil first. That useless king's blind. Looks weary, but still acts like a commander on a warship. Ha ha ha. Even a broken exile ship dares sail out. Hand over the women and food. I'll let you die with your bodies whole. Ha ha. Let me go. Turns out, there's a trap-setting girl hidden on board. Wait. Haha, she's scared stiff. Ah. Lime. Ah. Ah. Damned woman, I'll kill you first. 3 steps left and duck down. Yeah. 3 encounters on the right side of the harem. Wear shoes for protection. This isn't an exile ship. Too late to notice now. You recognize stuff from Rue King's estate. Pirates aren't your typical robbers. Rue King's estate is behind this. They're setting up for old cases and a second kill plot. Head's not working. Move aside. Don't think I'll let you go just because you saved me. You're overthinking. I saved you. Because we still need someone to handle the guards on the ship. Loot goes to storage and gets split fairly. He's just a kid. When the pirates boarded, he was a kid too. But when the ship goes down, kids die too. You really gonna split the food fairly? The repairmen. And those caring for the injured get a share. Those hiding while others risk their lives don't. Mission, fair is fair. Starting today. Guards follow your orders. But officially, I'm still in charge. Deal? Deal. She didn't just win over one guard. She won the heart of the whole ship. Mission, these pirates had something else on them. Captured poisoned arrows. Might be linked to Xiao Yinzhou's poison rescue years ago. Brings up the old Shanghai case. Poison's about 70% similar. What medicine did you give the prince? Who are you? Shouldn't I be asking you? Daughter of a disgraced official. How do you know traps, poisons, and control? Is this ship sent by Rue King? Zhang Zhao, stand down. I've been undercover on the ship for days. Saw him give you weird water and medicine. He drew everyone under his command. Prince, his background is unknown. So you think if I wanted him dead, I'd save his life first? And then save the whole crew? My life. He snatched back from death. Since you're old guard, do you recognize this? This is the Black Jiao poisoned arrow. Same poison as the Shanghai troops got hit with. But these arrows should only be on the Black Dragon fleet in the outer sea. After the defeat 3 years ago, all poisoned arrows sank with the ships. Yet today, the pirates have them. Zhang Zhao finally gets it. This isn't a normal exile. Nor a typical ship robbery. Rue King Estate's mark, Black Jiao poison arrows. The fallen king fighting poison. That sea battle 3 years ago never really ended. I offended the princess. Please punish me, princess. There's no need. Go wash nets and earn your share. Go wash nets and earn your share. Heh. Princess. The Water King didn't just send pirates. There's a second kill plot in Black Jiao Harbor. Ah. The prince used to endure poison for 3 days and nights. But this time, Princess, that's medicine. Food. Why is the food in a paper box? He started burning it himself. Eat. I'm not hungry. You're not really not hungry. You just think you won't live long. So eating feels pointless. And that year, Zhenliang's army was trapped offshore. Snow and wind blocked the ships. Supply lines were cut off. Soldiers boiled their armor to eat. Just to survive another night. Who cut you off back then? Zhenhai army supply line shouldn't have been cut that perfectly. Unless someone pulled the supply ships early. I've always suspected Prince Rui. Matching the poison, the similarity increased by 80%. Suspect it's Xiao Yanzhou's poison. Related to the poisoned arrows in the Shanghai battle 3 years ago. You're clear-headed now. Maybe my life isn't meant to end yet. All the more reason not to let him die on this wrecked ship. Miss Shen, the granary has been counted. There's only enough for the whole crew for 3 days. No land in sight. The wind keeps changing. If a storm or pirates hit in these 3 days. It's the death line, Li Yang. Don't you have a hidden storage? There must be more food in there. You can't just watch your family starve. Should have just stayed locked up in the capital. If you want to live, stop crying. Starting today. The point system is now in effect. Fixing the ship, 1 point. Fetching water, 1 point. Drying fish, 2 points. Caring for the wounded, 2 points. Night watch, 3 points. Kids and elders doing light work earn half a point. What if someone doesn't do anything? No work, no points. He's your brother. You won't even acknowledge him. Maids count, too. But night watch and quartermaster jobs earn more points. Who works, survives first. If the rules only pressure the weak, that's bullying. When everyone follows the rules, that's the way to survive. I lead sailors for patrol and night watch. Catch him. I'm hungry, just struggling more than others. I'm young Master Shen. What right do you have to catch me? Someone fixed planks all day. Fingers bleeding, only got half a bowl of porridge. Someone spent all night on watch for 1 chunk of bread. Why can he steal then? Jilan. Your brother's still young. He doesn't really get it. Are you really going to ruin him over some dried meat? Family shame shouldn't be spread. Take him back to the cabin. The lesson is: this isn't dried meat for fun. This is someone's lifeline for tonight. Zhou Heng is waiting. Everyone on the boat is waiting. They want to know. Are his rules only for others? Not for the Shen family? He'll get sick from hunger. Going hungry for a night will teach him. If you care, you can give him your own porridge. But of course he won't. Shen Jilan, do you even see your father anymore? No. Put it in storage. That one word means more than any other response. From this moment on, people on the ship finally get it. The rules set by Shenjilan are serious. He can punish exiles. He can punish quartermasters. He can even punish his own relatives. Whoever follows the rules gets a chance to live. Whoever breaks the rules can't be saved. We've arrived at the Black Trading Port. A port isn't always good news. You can enter that place alive, but you might not come out. The lights at the Black Trading Port look like hope. Miss Shen, don't trust those smiles on shore. The hotter they smile, the faster they leave. Hehehe. Ha, Shou, you've worked hard. Everyone had a rough trip. Glad you've made it here. Hehehe. Water, food, medicine. This port has it all. 1 bucket of fresh water, 5 taels of silver. 5 taels? That's robbery. Ha ha ha. Fresh water's expensive at sea. If you think it's pricey, you could always drink seawater. Boss, our Shen family is famous in the capital. Can we get some supplies on credit? Humph. Exiles want credit? Can you pay with your lives? Heard there's good stuff hidden on the ship. Rules say ship's docking must be checked. We're a government escort ship. But at Black Point Port, you follow Black Point Port's rules. If you want to search the ship, bring the supplies first. Good answer, miss. Bring water over. Abnormal ingredients detected. Sedative. Makes you weak and dizzy for half an hour after drinking. Smiling on the outside, deadly on the inside. There's a problem. Hey. Nice water. Everyone, drink up. Someone's about to get unlucky. Done. So what if it's an official convoy ship? Once we reach Halia Port, it's ours. Search that cabin first. That girl is really suspicious. Everything should be inside. It's a trick. Who's the tiger here? A tiger in charge never undresses. The road to Halong Port is pretty narrow. Misunderstandings, just misunderstandings. The knockout drug was too weak. Remember to add more next time. They did more than set up the exile ship. They even fenced goods for pirates. Here, it lists 3 black shark ships. Left the port after getting paid the other day. Lu Wanchao. You know him? Old Shanghai troops, later turned traitor. Miss Shen. There's a ship blocking the port. They think they're the hunters. But once Lu Wantao's ship arrives, they'll get thrown away too. How many people outside? No idea. Lord Lu just said if the ship docks, don't let him leave. Pirates are the first death trap. The drug at Blackport is the second. If he falls here, the supplies on the ship, Xiaoyenzhou, will all go to Lu Wanchao. Bangkong. Now the enemy ships block the mouth. Means they still don't dare rush in. Use this time. Move everything we can onto the big ship. Yeah. Let him keep his secrets. We move our supplies. That's my cargo. You stole that from the exile ship and pirates. Ha ha ha. Heh, Jilan. That's so much grain. The Shen family should share some too. Detected recyclable resources. Store grain, medicine, salt, ship wood for upgrade? Recovered. Ship system upgraded to level 3. Rope net mechanism unlocked. Lime spray defense reinforced on sides. Night alarm basic attack and defense. What kind of ship is this anyway? It's recognizing you as its owner. You need both money and lives on this journey. I won't take this for free. This belonged to my mother. Giving it to you first. The crying is getting closer. And so is danger. Lu Wanchao's people are here. Prince, this is the late Queen Mother's relic. She saved me more than once. You think your life is worth just one piece of jade? Keep it safe. You really want to repay me? Then pay with your life. Shen Jilan. You're tougher than any bank. I never save anyone for nothing. And this is? For suppressing cold poison. Your mom left it. Yeah. Must be a goddess, that princess's mom. Cold poison is slowing down. Key character trust increased. There's still loyal troops in Little Yanzhou. Shenjilin is hiding gear and supplies. If I write this in a secret letter and send it to Prince Rui's men, maybe I can clear my name. Master, you really want to write it? He doesn't care about the Shen family anymore. Since he's heartless. Can't blame me for being ruthless. Criminal woman Shen Jilian hides the ousted prince's men and spreads treason rumors. Not bad writing. Zhio, you got it wrong. I didn't even ask, yet you know what I mean? Your dad only kept the books. You need someone to tally all these. Hand it over. Hiding Prince's old followers. Spreading rumors of rebellion. You're really used to writing this, Lord Shen. I'm just being loyal to the court. Xiao Yanzhou is already a criminal prince. Shen Jilan is hiding all sorts of shady stuff. Shouldn't it be checked? Funny, I found some dirt too. Shen Jilin didn't defend herself. She copied dirty info from the Black Port's books. It went to those looted silver goods. Which manager who slipped into your family's luggage? Ready to move it in your name. Dad, how did pirate loot end up in your box? I don't know. You wrote a secret report on me. So I'm reporting you for stolen goods. Fair. Yeah. Manager who said it himself. Blaming a convicted official is safest. Lord Shen, looks like you need to be locked up alone. Ruthless. But ruthless in a way that's reassuring. Because he doesn't even spare his own dad. Others trust his rules more for it. Getting soft? No. Good. Being soft at sea gets people killed. Lu Wanchao's ship withdrew at some point. But an even stranger fog rose on the sea. Damn, the Black Reef. The compass stopped moving in this fog. After the fog covered the sea, Blackhorn Port just seemed to vanish. The ship was only half a mile away. All around, nothing but white mist. Waves hitting the bottom of the ship. Sounds come and go. Like something circling them out in the fog. Can we go back to port? Return. I don't even know where the port is now. There are hidden reefs in the vinyl house. One wrong move and the ship's hull shatters. He insisted on showing off. Now look what happened. The whole crew has to risk their lives because of him. The environment is very clear. Fog compass malfunctioned. Temporary route scan can be activated. Mission, don't take random readings. Turn left, half sit. There might be reefs on the left. Turn left. Follow his instructions. Now where to? Go forward by 30 zhang. Hard right, lower half the sails. Don't let the waves push the stern. There's a backflow ahead to the right. Slow down. Their teamwork is like one seeing the way, and the other hearing the sea. You are. Landing area detected. 3 underground freshwater spots found. 1 spot suitable for salt drying detected. Come on. How can people live here? I want to go back to the capital city. Mom, is there any water? The water left on the boat isn't enough for 3 days. There are lots of rocks and thin soil on this island. Fresh water is hard to find. If there's no spring, we won't survive 7 days. Ha ha ha. Resource scan ongoing. 3 underground freshwater spots. 1 spot for salt drying. 1 visible campsite hill. There's a path. Yes. Dig from there. That place is too close to the sea. If you dig, it could be salty water. No. Everyone with a shovel, go over. I'm a scholar. How can I do hard labor like this? No well dug, no water tonight. Is there really water? Yes. There's water. Who dares mess with the well pit? Tonight, water is restricted. From now on, this isn't a deserted island. This is where we survive. If we're alive, we live. Line up. Whoever jumps the line, follow mission's rules. Just because we have water doesn't mean it's free. Starting today, deserted island credit system stays. Fetching water, cutting wood, building shelters, drying fish, caring for the sick. Night patrol and security. All earn credits. Credits trade for water, food, and medicine. Our Shen family too. Especially the Shen family maids. Night patrol for the well. Sailors build shelters. And watch the tide. Servants guard the prince and the well. Temporary island camp rules set. Order stability increases. Rescue headcount, 42. Rowboat system experience reached. Max, system upgraded to level 4. Unlocked island development module. Added blueprint, groundwater scan, purified well. Salt pond blueprint. Sweet potato seedlings, salt-tolerant veggies, credit panel. Everyone only gets half a bowl. But no one complains. Because they know. They'll have some tomorrow. They're starting to trust you. Trust the water, the food, the way to survive. And trust you. Miss Shen's boat docked. They said from now on there'll be a water tax for this well. Xiao Yanzhou hasn't really left his cabin for a long time. He sits in the dark, listening to the world by ear. He hears the sound of knives, waves, and Shenji Man. Each time, breaking through a hopeless situation. If not for Zhang Zhao supporting him, he couldn't even cross the ship's deck. Ship wheelchair unlocked. Is this a chair? Can go on deck and reefs. No dizziness. But supports weight. Try it. I thought I'd spend my life just lying here, listening to the sea. Now you won't just listen. You will see this island become a port. Princess talks big. Creditors are always like this. Ha 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 ha. Who let you dig a well? We dug this well. Black Heron Island covers 100 miles. Water and salt belong to Heron Island admin. Pay water tax if you want to live. And the ship must be handed over too. Don't rush. 3 days later. I'll teach Miss Shen. Until then. Nobody disturbs me fixing the gate. This. 3 days later, handover. Zhou thought he misheard. Glad you know what's best. Ha 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 ha. 3 days later the well is Black Reef Islands. The dragonhead goes to land. Island chief says, if you want water, pay per head. Can't pay. Men to the mines. Women dry salt. But this well was clearly dug by us. People trained by Lu Wanzhou. Now all they do is steal the villagers' water. Even a blind cripple dares say the island master's name. Let them go. Miss Shen can't let this go. It's not about letting it go. They'll show up themselves in 3 days. They've got over 100 people. And boats, how can we fight them? Hand over the well. Then what's the point of us living? The blueprint for building the camp is uploaded. Project suggestions. Main gate, well trench, rope net, pit traps, salt drying pool, temporary dock. Build the gate here. Dig the well trench here. 3 days to cut wood and move stones. Dig trenches, dry salt, build the dock. Everyone who works earns points. In 3 days, they'll come for the water tax. We'll show them. Who really owns this well? Guards at the well. These people who once only wanted to survive are being united by an invisible force. "3 days till payday. Aren't we just dreaming? Today is urgent work. Double points." This deserted island is no longer just a temporary camp, but becoming a real, tough fortress. This is salt drying. Yeah. If it really works. Lu Wanchao can't control the salt trade anymore. So he'll be desperate. Miss Shen. They're here. It's not 3 days later, it's now. We're dead, for sure. How much longer can we hold? Half an hour. The beams can go up. Gate is 80% done. Well, defenses are 60% done. Suggest luring the enemy onto the shallow beach. Use half-built defenses to delay them. Keep putting up the beams. What about them? I'll hold them off. You don't have to go alone. I might not be able to stand. But I'm not dead yet. Trying to build a fortress in less than 3 days. You're bold, Miss Shen. Island Master Lu showed up early. You gotta grab water before it's too late. Block them. Don't defend the left. Let them in. Let them. That side's soft sand. Rope nets under, nets in front. Lime in the back. Letting them in means we trap them all. Pull back on the left. Not bad. As long as the beams aren't up. This gate means nothing. Catch him, then the well and boats are mine. Lu Wanchao. Take one more step. And I'll even crawl to. Cut you down first. Prince Shanhai. Shut up, he's a cripple now. Blind and lame. Can't even stand. What are you afraid of? 3 years ago, he guarded the grain route. Saved countless fishermen. Even after he became a cripple. People at sea still remember him. He's not standing. But he still looks like the old commander. After Shanhai Battalion lost. I thought you died at sea. Didn't expect you to live. Only to become a water-stealing pirate. Living off the coast. Don't bring up the past. This sea belongs to me now. Without my say-so. No one speaks. No one's leaving. So you gamble for the well and boats. Force people into the mines, huh? Haha. See, Island Master Lu? We don't need your salt. We can make our own. They follow Lu Wanchao. Not out of loyalty. But because he holds all the water and salt. But here, we can dig wells and make salt. And fight off pirates. Why would they serve Lu Wanchao anymore? Those robbing the well today. I'll only settle with Lu Wanchao. Drop your weapons now. Back off and I won't pursue it. If you keep coming. Ropes, lime, fire obstacles. And the back gate. Try if you're brave. Anyone who retreats, I'll cut off your whole family's water. Then go ahead and try. After today. Any seafarer who wants to work at Anlin Camp. Can trade work points for water. Can trade points for salt. This rule was set by Shenjilan. I guarantee it. If I can't pay your debt. I'll cover it for you. This is the rule. Fine. Shenjilan, Xiaoyanzhou, let's see if you can hold the well. And keep the sea route. In 3 days. I'll turn this well dry. They won the first round. But if the well is lost. Everyone still dies. Warning, the enemy. May try poison or cutting off the route for revenge. Recommend guard patrols. Scanning for a second water source. Starting tonight. Guards work in 3 shifts. I'll take the first shift. Subordinates take the late shift. Hey. I'll lead the sailors on patrol. They're not bowing to a fallen king. They're welcoming back Prince Shanhai. Mission, the well water's gone bad. The water's undrinkable. We're done. Lu Anchao really destroyed the well. Told you before. Following him will get us all killed. And now look. The well's gone, we all wait to die. Shut up. Contaminants, rotten fish, toxic herbs, and sea salt. High drinking risk. Temporary purification module ready. Still alive? This is poisoning. What do we do? Can toxic water be cleaned? Yes. A faint smell of mold, haha. Patients and children first. Limited rations for each. The rest, find the second spring with me. More water? Yes. But it's not just finders keepers anymore. From today on, the well isn't just mine, nor does it belong to one clan. If you drink, you protect it. Patrols, covers, shifts, and testing. All earn work points. Let anyone near again. To poison the well. And it's your life, not just water. Lu Wanchao can poison. One wellhead. But not our survival on this island. This time, without being told, everyone stepped up to help. Hearts are steady now. More than steady. They call this place home. Mission has an official ship. It flies Prince Rui's flag. He's finally reached for this island. Messenger, I, Shin Changchu, have a grievance. Who is Shin Jilan? Who is the disgraced Prince Xiao Yanzhou? I am Shin Jilan, daughter of a disgraced official. More trouble than the rumors say. I heard you seized an exile ship, gathered convicts, dug private wells, and allied with the old prince's men. Trying to rule the coast? Sir, please look closer. He truly did all that. I wanted to report it. But he imprisoned me. He uses sorcery on guards and convicts, forcing them to obey. Ha ha ha. Save us, sir. Our family was ruined by him. Nonsense. Guard Zhou Heng. You've been bought by him too? You talk a lot. Is there an imperial decree? Or Prince Rui's direct order? Prince Rui is taking the coast. I brought a secret decree, naturally. Let me see it. You're not worthy. No decree, yet you demand people? How do I know it's real? Seize him. If Prince Rui wants me, let him come himself. Humph. Still thinking you're the Sea King? You're just in exile now. The decree orders your immediate arrest. For what crime? The defeat of the Navy 3 years ago, hiding old troops, and conspiring with pirates. What a coincidence. He uses a decree to frame me, piling up fake evidence. I have some accounts too, to ask Prince Rui about. Why do pirates have his crest? Why does the port sell their loot? Why did the stolen grain go to Lu? 3 years ago, grain ran out. Who pulled the whaling ships? This is the recruitment call. Haha, so what if you have proof? The dead don't testify. Night alarm activated. Net traps on standby. Oil torches on standby. Anlin camp defense mode, active. Close the gates. Hold the fort tonight. This isn't a pirate raid. Nor a water tax collection. Lu is here to wipe us out. Guards at the gate. Convicts on rocks, sailors on ships. Elderly and kids behind the well. They all understand. If we fail tonight, tomorrow it's treason charges. Or the salt mines. I've spent my life at sea. And never been cornered like this. "30 men on the left. Noise at the second field. Most are in the middle. The middle is a feint. Heavy steps on the right. They have a battering ram. They want the side gate by the well. Reinforce the right. Guards, fall back 5 feet. Lure them into the ditch. Light it up. Torches away. Burn them back. Don't be greedy. No chasing. Those are Gilon's rules. The gates are rough. The walls are crooked. But the people are united. He hates Xiao Yanzhou most. The prince looks defeated. Yet predicts every move. Catch him, and they'll scatter. Gilon, get back. Ah. 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 Did we hold them? We held. Ha 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 ha. You think catching me means Prince Rue loses? He doesn't want an island. He wants the entire grain route. What does that mean? You're smart, guess for yourself. Ha ha ha. Killing me won't help. You can stop me. But can you stop Prince Rue? Ha ha ha. He's bred bandits here for 3 years. Black Shark is just one of his dogs. The port, the wells, and the granaries. Which one isn't run by his men? After the Navy's defeat 3 years ago, Prince Rui took the grain route to oversee the coast. The court thought he was stopping the chaos. The people thought pirates were rampant. In fact, he's the one who bred the chaos. Black Shark loots ships and sells grain at the port, then funnels it all to Lu Wanchao's warehouse. Lu uses salt and grain to control the people. The more the pirates raid, the more troops and silver Prince Rui can demand. The more the grain route is cut off, the more the people depend on his private stores. Once the border is in total chaos, he can expand his army legitimately. So, those merchant and grain ships lost at sea were all targets of his making. You realize it too late. Prince Rui's envoy has already freed Zhao Binghua. Before the inspection ship arrives, all of you will be dead. It's not Prince Rui's ship. It is the inspection ship. It flies the Imperial Navy flag. The ledgers, confessions, and badges. The poison, the toxins from the Black Port. Every bit of evidence is gathered. The inspector's name is Gu. He's here for the missing grain case. Lord Gu, they are rebelling. Xiao Yanzhou is gathering exiles. Shen Jilon is spreading lies. And they've even detained the prince's envoy. Your High, my lord. I am currently just a common exile. Lord Gu, no need for such titles. When you defended the coast, I was just a junior grain official. If you hadn't protected our ships, I would have died at sea long ago. The prince's grain theft and pirate ties. I will report it all to the court. He thought Shenjilan would die here. But not only is she alive, she turned this island into a home, with trade and the people's hearts. My lord, the conspiracy is exposed. The old Navy case can also be reopened. May I ask one thing? Will you return to the capital and reclaim your status? Shenjilan said nothing. She knew if Xiao Yanzhou nodded, he could leave this island and return home, reclaiming his identity. Anlinport is not yet finished. Zhang Zhao waited 3 years for this. 3 years ago, the navy was defeated. Xiao Yanzhou was stripped of power and framed for crimes. His men were killed or scattered. Now, the prince's guilt is proven. The ship is right there at the shore. If he just nods, he can go back to the capital. They all knew in their hearts, Xiao Yanzhou didn't belong here. He was the king of the sea. Even in a wheelchair now. He once terrified every pirate. Is the prince leaving? Will Miss Shen leave too? Lord Gu. The capital's case must be solved. I will present all the evidence. Prince Rui must be tried. Naturally. But the people here cannot wait. Many will fight for power and name in the capital. Fighting for a piece of paper. But if no one guards this island, they may have water today, but it will be stolen again tomorrow. On my way here, I couldn't see, but I could hear. I heard the cries of thirsty exiles. I heard the screams when pirates attacked. And I heard them when they dug the first well, crying that they would finally live. If we have salt today, it will be monopolized tomorrow. If they trust the rules today, they'll be forced to kneel again tomorrow. I am not returning. At least, not yet. Anlinport is not yet finished. If you stay at the coast, I will inform the court. Until Prince Rui's case is closed, this camp is managed by you and Miss Shen. Settle the exiles, guard the grain, and fight pirates. They might not understand the official talk, but they understood one thing. They wouldn't be wiped away so easily. From this moment on, this island has a purpose. Anlin Camp stability reached. Ship system upgraded to level 5. Port management module unlocked. Unlocked. Pier, shipyard, salt store, and clinic blueprints. Fish market plan. Coastal defense tower prototype. Main quest updated. Build Anlin Port. My lord, you just sold yourself to this island. Not just me. Who else? And the creditor. You said I'd pay with my life, but I haven't. So, of course I can't leave. Starting tomorrow, expand the salt pans, build the pier and fish market. Anlin Camp is now Anlin Port. The cheers at Anlin Port echoed in the wind. But no one noticed that something new had washed ashore. That's no ordinary ship plank. The Black Dragon mark, from the deep sea. This wooden sign isn't fancy, but it's like a route for this island. Before, it had no name. Just a barren beach and a dead island. Now, it's called Anlin Port. Stop crying and go get wood. Mom, I'm a young master of the Shen family. Master my foot. If you don't earn points, you'll go hungry tonight. Ha ha ha. He used to care most about dignity. Now he can only carry salt bags. But this time, no one pities him. It worked. It really worked. The first batch of salt isn't much. But they look at it Like they're seeing a mountain of gold. In the past, a bag of fish couldn't buy half a bowl of salt. They said if we didn't pay, we'd eat bland fish. And no one cared if we died of illness. From today on, Anlin Port salt is traded for work points. Or for fish, wood, and herbs. Prices are listed at the market. No one can change them privately. Put up the market sign. Miss Shen. From now on, do we not have to be slaves anymore? No kneeling. Just do business at Anlin Port. Just follow the rules. The word spread quickly. Shenjilan accepted them all. Anlin Port had its first fish market. Life was breathed into the desolate island. It doesn't look like an exile camp anymore. What does it look like? Like a border city, but there's a long way to go. Shipyards, clinics, and towers must be built. You have a big appetite, boss. Black Dragon Gate. This is a plank from the Black Dragon Fleet. What's the Black Dragon Fleet? A ghost fleet that sank 20 years ago. From today on, this ship is no longer for prisoners. Medicine in the front, treatment in the middle, and isolation in the back. Serious cases on the left deck. Registrations on the right. This will be Anlin Port's medical ship. Miss Shen, please help my son. He's had a fever for 2 days. No kneeling for treatment or keeping records. Pay for medicine if you can. If you can't, do chores. Key person Xiaoyanzhou's old poisoning is less active. Eye condition improving. Leg meridian damage still not repaired. Special herbs required. Dragonbone coral is the core for repair. Related clues found. Suspected dragonbone coral near Black Dragon Fleet's main island. What's wrong? What if I told you your legs aren't completely hopeless? Healing is impossible. The princess isn't unwilling to believe. He just doesn't dare to hope anymore. He's heard too many promises over the years. Reality crushed them every time. Doctors in the capital said the meridians are severed. Local miracle workers said the poison reached the bone marrow. Even he accepted it long ago. These legs will never stand up again. But Shenjilan said it's not hopeless. If anyone else said it, he would think it's pity. But coming from him, he can't not believe. What's the price? Dragonbone coral. That stuff is just legend. They say it only grows under the reefs led by the Black Dragon offshore. No one ever comes back from there. Looks like I owe more and more debts. Don't worry, you won't stand up this season. Unusual changes offshore. More Black Dragon Fleet wreckage spotted. Recommend upgrading Anlin Harbor defenses. When those 3 words were written, everyone went quiet. Not because the writing looked good. It's because everyone knew. This harbor was dug from a pile of corpses. From ruined ships to the first well. From poisoned well to the second water source. From a half-built city gate to salt fields and fish markets. From exiles fearing for their lives. To now, with people guarding gates and drying salt. People repairing ships. People lining up by a ship for medicine. It's not exile anymore, it's home. The city gate is finished. 2 steady wells, 3 stable salt ponds, ship upgrades running smoothly. So trade started, and the first ship is in use. Shipyard framework completed. The bridge can dock medium-sized vessels. Anlin Harbor construction progress reached a milestone. Escort duties done. Patrol boats started moving too. The word spread, the Duke of Jinzhou is alive. There's water, salt, medicine here. And rules. Shenjilan didn't wipe everyone out. But no more special privileges. Mission. Will we not starve anymore? You won't, as long as you work. So we don't have to worry about people stealing water anymore. With the Emperor here. With Shenjilan here. With you all here. Anyone who tries to steal better check if Anlin Harbor allows it. Ah. You sound more and more like a harbor owner now. What about you? Me. Harbor owner's wife. The harbor is alive now. Yeah, alive. Class A alert. Detected unknown large fleet offshore. Scanning, target heading towards Onlai Harbor. It's not just one, how many? Ha ha ha. 37 targets. Identified as Black Dragon Fleet, Class A danger. Target status unknown. Black Dragon Fleet really came back. Didn't you say they sank 20 years ago? Everyone says that. But old fishermen said. On the night Black Dragon sank. No bodies floated offshore. Only black sail fragments drifted for 7 days. Black Dragon Fleet, Black Jiao Poison Arrows, Dragon Bone Coral. Ghost ships from 20 years ago. Poison arrows from 3 years ago. Now, they all point to Anlin Harbor. Back then, the Duke's Navy's intel said. Black Dragon Fleet had long been destroyed. If they're still around. That explains the source of the poison arrows 3 years ago. So, the Duke's Navy faced more than just pirates back then. Special Herbs shift detected. Dragonbone Coral location updated. Location based on Black Dragon Fleet. Main directive. This material can repair Xiaoyinzhou's leg meridians. Mission, what now? If they attack now. Our new sea tower can't hold them off. The dock just got fixed. Shipyard isn't ready yet. If it really comes to a fight, we can hold out for 1 night at most. Shut the gates, turn off half the harbor lights. Pull back the first ship. Clear any leftover forces. Guard team protects water source. Zhouhan guards the gate. Oldchen guards the dock. Zhangzhou leads people to protect the Duke. And you? I guard the main ship. Too dangerous, Your Highness. Don't forget this ship's mission. Second route access pending. Offshore map loading. Season 2 main mission generated. Shenjilan. Did you already know this day would come? I didn't know. But I do know this harbor just started thriving. No one is gonna let it fall. Second route unlocked. Season 2 mission started. Defend Anlin Harbor. Retake the offshore route. Key side quest. Find Dragonbone Coral. Fix Xiaoyinzhou's legs. System unlocks the second route.